So last night with the cake, there were some casualties. You click on it and you add it to your page. Now if you see, it still has the background and it will print like that if you leave it like that. But if you do...
Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. I just wanna love you right. Love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better.
Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. Today we are party prepping and getting everything ready for Bethany's birthday party. Today is actually her actual birthday party and she's turning 4. Excuse the cicadas, they're really crazy this year and very, very loud. But I will take you along for the ride as I have for the last 2 years. It's just amazing to me that 2 years has flown by. So the first year I did her Moana birthday party, which was super fun to prep. It was the first time I ever did like a party prep video. And then last year we did her Cinderella birthday party and she still loves Cinderella. Actually, Adeline is getting into the stage where she loves Cinderella at this age. And it's super cute because it's around the same time that Bethany did. But getting back to the point, this year she told me, Mommy, I want an all pink birthday party. And I was like, okay, well, what can I do that's pink? And she told me this months ago, and it was before I even knew that there was gonna be a Barbie movie coming out. I knew that we just had to do a Barbie party when she told me that. So I got her an outfit. It hasn't arrived yet. I hope it arrives because it's so cute. It's like a plaid pink and white, just like the girl in the movie. I think her name is Margot. Or Margot. I don't know much about movies, you guys, I'm sorry. But I hope it arrives in time because that's what she's supposed to wear. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. But I figured I could go through my list with you. This is the earliest I've ever started party planning. So last night, Roberto and I made the balloon garland, which I'll show you here in a little bit, or I might even show you right after this clip. Regardless, I'll show you how I did it. It turned out really cute. We decided to put it up here in the house, and then we're gonna take it with us when we have her party at our little coffee shop. So we're doing the party over there this time because if you saw one of my last vlogs that I did, I let you guys know that we found out we have mold in the house and we actually have to move out. We're not sure when that's happening. We thought it would have to be by this week, but we just heard back from insurance, claims, and everything, so we aren't moved out yet. But because of that, we decided to do the party over there just in case we needed to be out of our house. Plus, we probably don't want a bunch of people in our house. The mold is like contained to underneath our house, so I don't think it's like in our air. Because there's no access points, but yeah, we need to get that like completely sorted out and everything. So that's what the plan is. We're gonna take the balloon garland with us in our car. It should fit. I made it like somewhat smaller, but I left some extra so that we can add balloons if we need to. So let me go to my notes app real quick. Okay, so this is the list that I have. I'm gonna put it on screen right here. I'm actually looking at it right now. I am going to like read you through what I've already done and basically walk you through my thought process. It's kind of been everywhere and I have a general idea of what I want to do. This is her Pinterest board, by the way, of what I came up with just as inspiration. So for the list of everything we need to do, I'm going to make a Barbie box. That is the main thing I need to do today. It's probably the most time consuming, so we got to do that. I'm also going to make her a little cake for today. We're going to make a strawberry shortcake cake. So I need to get that baking pretty soon. I might actually bake it before I do the Barbie box. I need to print out some Barbie coloring sheets. We're just gonna have a coloring station. That's one of the activities. I guess I should have divided this by food and activities because that would have made it a little bit more concise and clear. The other thing I need to do is we're gonna do a little like Barbie salon, get your hair done, get your nails painted. So, you know, just simple little, I got some barrettes and stuff. So I'm going to gather supplies for Barbie Salon. And I might make a sign for that if I have enough time. That's like, I always do things on here that are like priority, and if I have time extra, I'll add in the other things. So make a sign, possibly. Make the cake, make the pool cake. I'm making a pool cake for Bethany with her Barbie that she was gifted today. So she's a little swimmer Barbie, and I feel like I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. This is not good. Mosquitoes have been so bad this year. I'm going to order food. So instead of making a whole bunch of food this time around, I am actually going to focus on making the cake and doing like a fruit platter. That is one thing I need to do. I need to get fruit and make platter, just because the food is what I've noticed stresses me out the most, and it's the thing that I have to do like the day of the party, and I don't want to do that to myself having a baby. I know how that goes. I know how it was whenever the girls were really little, and I don't want to do that to myself. So I'm going to make the cake because I could do that in advance. I'll probably either make her Barbie cake tonight and freeze it, or make it tomorrow and put it in the fridge or freeze it, simply because that can be done beforehand, you know. And then I need to get some crayons. I already got all of her gifts for her party. I do need to wrap some gifts. Let's just put that on here. Wrap the rest of her gifts so that I'm not doing that at the last moment. Crayons, I need to get some crayons for the coloring table. That's everything that we have to do. I'm going to get started on the strawberry shortcake cake so that it can start baking, and I'll see you inside. If you're new to my channel, my name is Brittany Garcia, and I make a lot of content for moms. I do a lot of things about birth and motherhood and home interior decorating. I love it all. So if any of that interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and comment on this video. I'd love to hear what your passions in life are, what season of life you're in. And yeah, I can't wait to get to know you a little bit better, but let's get right back into the rest of the video and let's go make this cake.
We stand on.
For the strawberry shortcake cake, you're going to need the following ingredients. You're going to need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, half of a teaspoon of salt, 1 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, half of a cup of vegetable or canola oil. I like to use grapeseed oil or coconut oil instead, 2 large eggs at room temperature, and then 2 large egg whites at room temperature. You're going to need 2.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, half of a teaspoon of almond extract, and 2/3 of a cup of sour cream, and 3/4 of a cup of milk, preferably whole. We just have organic whole milk. This is also supposed to be room temp. My eggs and my milk, they're not room temperature, so I'm gonna crack the eggs and put some milk in a container and take the chill off of it in the microwave for a few seconds. have the batter mixed. Now we're going to put it in a bundt cake because I think it'll turn out really pretty if we do it like that. Woo! Look, what, Sissy? Look. That one? Oh, let me get all the cake in here. Hold on.
Almost.
Almost.
I want one.
Here you go. Okay. Go on outside and eat it. So you don't get sticky stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh, stop. I'm filming. Okay, we took Bethany to the park and had a lot of fun playing in the the sand area, and they had a lot of water fountains and stuff. Anyways, we did that for her fun little activity here, little outing for her birthday party. But I got the cake done. Let me go grab it. This is her cake. I did it in the bundt cake pan. I overcooked it just slightly because I didn't hear my alarm go off for the third time, but I'm pretty sure it would have needed about 45 minutes, and I think mine went slightly over that. So I would say around the 40-minute mark, keep checking it, because then I added another 15. So I'm pretty sure it was around 45-50 minutes. This is done. Now we're gonna make the frosting, and it's like a whipped cream frosting. It has I'll just show you the ingredients right here. We have cream cheese. It needs to be softened at room temperature. We need powdered sugar and vanilla, and then heavy whipping cream. Let me give you the amounts real quick. It's going to be 6 ounces of that cream cheese, 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1.5 cups of chilled whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. So you basically beat it all together. I'll show you how you do it, and then you add the topping, which the actual topping, let me just tell you real quick, is going to be 5 cups of sliced fresh strawberries. I don't have that many strawberries. I have one of the packages. Let me see. This has slightly less than a pound, so it's going to be about half of what this recipe says is what I'm going to put on there. And it needs 2 tablespoons of strawberry jam. So you basically chop them up and mix it together. Super simple. So let's make this real quick so we can sing Bethany happy birthday, because it's already getting really late and I need to go to bed. It's beautiful.
Mama, try.
Look at how beautiful it is.
I know what.
Is it good? You're good?
Yeah.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Come over here. Come sit at the table. Birthday to you.
Happy birthday, little Bethany.
Happy birthday to you.
Good job.
Pretty blow.
No way.
Baby, Cece's birthday, Daddy. Okay, look. Daddy, wait. Good job, Bethany. You did it. That's a beautiful cake. Good job.
Alright, it's the next day. We're going to work on the Barbie box right now. I finally found the things that I needed to find that I didn't know where they were. I have 2 boxes that are medium sized. Let me show you. I'm gonna try to get this done this morning rather than the afternoon because this gets really like not shaded, like very bright in the sunshine, and I would like to drop this off today because tomorrow we're gonna have the balloon garland in the car, and this is not gonna fit, I don't think. So we got 2 medium-sized boxes, this one and this one. If you saw my video last year, I actually did something similar with the Cinderella castle that I made. That was a huge undertaking. This is much less than that. The birds sound so pretty right now. So I'm just gonna do the same idea. I'm gonna stack them on top, and I'm going to, you saying hi to the birdies? I'm gonna stack them on top, and I'm going to tape them together. And then we're going to like wallpaper the inside with light pink, and then the outside with the fluorescent pink, and hopefully have enough. We'll see. What? Yeah. But I have like one side not done and then the other side, so I need to go get more. We're going, baby, hold on. I need to go grab some more poster board to do that, and I figured we could have lunch with Roberto. So I actually was able to fit it in my car. I had to like move all the seats and everything, and Addie's here, Bethany's in the back. So it does fit, but it's like literally within like an inch or two. So anyways, it fits. We're gonna take it over there. If I have time, I will add the other sides right now, and I'm gonna try to print some stuff there. If I'm not able to, I'm gonna print it here later. So basically all we have left to do is to do like the flower arrangement, make the cupcakes, grab some crayons. I might end up making some food. I'm not sure what the situation is with that. So we're gonna see if I'm going to make it or not. If not, we might just do snacks. But I do need to get some fruit, and I might make like a pasta dish, possibly. We'll see. It's kind of up in the air right now for that. But we're gonna head over there real quick, grab some lunch, and drop this off. We're back home. I've just been doing a little bit of cleanup. Still need to do the kitchen. But here's a little update on where we're at for everything. Let me pull up a chair here. I did not end up finishing the, what do you call it? The Barbie box. This isn't working, hold on. There we go. So I didn't end up finishing the Barbie box because my husband had to leave right when I got there almost. So we had lunch, Then we went to the store, got the fruit. I went and dropped that off, came home, the kids did nap, and we cleaned up. And now I'm getting back into doing some more things. Hold on, let me turn off their sound machines because they're really loud in the background. Okay, that's better. It's a little distracting. Okay, let's go through our list together because there's a few things that I can cross off since yesterday that I have gotten done. Where's my list? Here, had to tend to the kids real quick. There's a few things that we can cross off the list, so let's cross them off together. I've made the Barbie box, but I have a few things to like add to it. I have like one side that I need to finish, so I'm gonna check that off, and then I'm just gonna put so that I don't forget to like leave slightly earlier than I need to tomorrow. Finish the sides. Okay, and I need to put the sign on it, the little Barbie sign. So that'll be cute. What else? Wrap the rest of her gifts. I haven't done that. I did get the fruit, and I'm making the platter tomorrow. I got the fruit, but I will make the platter tomorrow. I just need to wash the fruit and basically just stick it on the platter. I'm not gonna do anything too complicated. I've done like skewers and stuff in the past, which is always super cute. It's just a little bit time consuming, so we're not gonna do that. The one thing that I forgot to put on here, which still needs to be added, is to make the cupcakes. I cannot find the cupcake liners that are purple. I have them somewhere. I don't know where they are. If I can't find them, we'll just do the white ones, the extra white ones that I have. Or it might even all fit in the pink ones, we'll see. So, need to make those. We're not ordering food anymore, but we got that sorted. Actually, I need to make, here, let's change this. Make the pasta. Okay, and then wrap her gifts. So, I have relatively not that much to do. It's just like, it doesn't take that long to do all that. It's just a little bit like everywhere. So I'm gonna try to start checking some of that stuff off the list. Right now I'm gonna print those Barbie coloring pages. I discovered something really cool. So there's a font in Canva if you are doing a Barbie coloring page. Hold on, let me grab my baby. And it is called, I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like and the name of it, because it's really similar to the Barbie font for the logo, but you don't have to purchase it because it's within the actual app. Let's see. It's called Atom Script. And it looks like this. Let me show you real quick. It looks like this. This is the Atom Script, and then this font right here is Vintage Goods. You can see it right here. And the color that I have is just like a hot pink, and you basically do, oops, can I have that please? You do an effect on it. So it has the effect, and it's the shadow effect. Excuse me, I need my camera. So you do the shadow effect, and then the other one is just like an off black. And so I'm doing signs. This one's color a Barbie picture, and then we're gonna have one that's like for the Barbie salon. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm about to print these out, and I'll put them on cardstock so that I can cut them, and that way they actually will stay. Excuse me. Okay, let me go give him to my dad, my husband. You're so cute though. You're so cute and yummy. So cute and yummy. Okay, I'll be right back. So a little hack if you're trying to get like I guess I would say a logo, like a well-known logo, and put it like on something to where the background is transparent. That's what I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to print the actual Barbie logo for the Barbie box, just because I think that it looks more original and not like so like knockoff-ish. Is you look for the squares. So the squares will be behind the picture. Let me show you what I mean by that. So you're gonna look for an image that looks like this, and then you download it to your computer and you save it as an image, and then you upload it to your CANVA. So I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to see if I can download this one right here. And then if it doesn't let you like actually click on the picture, like right click save, you can highlight it blue and then save it to your computer, which most people know how to do that, but in case you don't, that's like it's like a little workaround. Okay, I'm gonna get this downloaded and I'll show you what it looks like when I have everything all together and printed out. Okay, so I saved the image from here. It wanted me to make a whole account, but I don't want to make an account because I just need one image. So I saved it from Google, like the Google search, and then I dragged it and dropped it into my uploads, and then from here you click on it and you add it to your page. Now if you see, it still has the background and it will print like that if you leave it like that, but if you do right click, hold on, is it right click? No, you click on this, left click, and then you click on transparency. There's a way to do this if I can remember how to do it. Okay, this is really weird. I haven't experienced this before with CANVA, but it's not allowing me to get rid of the background with my computer. But if I go into the app, there is a little button on the bottom, if I can get you to focus, where it says effects, and you click on the effects part, and then it says literally right here, background remover. So you're gonna click on that. It'll do a little like spinny round and it gets rid of the background, and then it'll show up on your desktop. There has to be a way to do it somewhere in there. I don't know what I'm looking. I don't know what I'm missing. I can't talk. I'm so tired. Okay, there we go. So it updated it on here because I did it on my phone. Now, note, I can't get rid of the little Barbie head, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print it as large as I can. I'm gonna like make this really large because I want this as big as possible. Hold on, there we go. And I want it obviously within the frame so that it prints everything. That should be good. And then it'll print this, and I'm gonna cut this out with the cardstock and then put it on my box. Another little idea that I just had is to make a customized like cake topper thing that I'm gonna put on top of her cake. I was just gonna print out the Barbie logo and stick it on the front of the cake, but I found on Etsy that they always have these cute little cake toppers, and they're usually cut out with a Cricut machine, and I don't have a Cricut machine. So here's a little hack. Use that font that I told you and grab, like for example, this is some of the stuff that they have on Etsy that you can buy if you have enough time and you want to like spend the money for it. There's a lot of really creative people on there, but if you're in a pinch and you didn't think about it, or you want to do it yourself, if you're more of a DIY person, use that same font with the colors. It's pretty close to the Barbie logo, and literally write out what you want it to say. So mine is gonna say happy 4th birthday, Bethany. And then I'm just gonna cut it out on cardstock. Make sure you print it on cardstock or it won't work as well, with either scissors or an X-Acto knife if I can find my X-Acto knife. And then I'll put toothpicks in it and we can stick it on top of the cake, and it'll be really look at how cute this is. Look at how cute this is. It might be a little bit too big, so I might have to reprint this one, but this is going to be the cake topper. And then we made the signs and they turned out swell. So I'm going to actually link down in the description the actual like CANVA template that I just made for this. I'll link what I just did so that you guys don't have to like figure it out on your own. You can literally just click the link, it'll take you to the page, and it's free. This font is free, so you can actually download it and customize it the way that you want, print it on cardstock, and then you'll be able to use it. So yeah, that'll be down in the description for free. Now I'm going to make dinner, take a little break from this, and we'll pick back up in a little bit. I feel like my brain is so scattered right now. What's wrong? Are you sleepy? You're sleepy. Okay, it is much later than I planned on making these cakes, but it's okay. I am used to staying up to midnight on like the night before the party usually, because I like to decorate and be very detailed with it, and I like to be able to focus on it. So I do it at night before my kids go to sleep. I mean, after my kids go to sleep. And it is currently 9:17. The oven is preheating for our cakes. Well, the cake and the cupcakes. And let's check off some stuff. Okay, I did print off the Barbie coloring sheets, so that is done. We can check that off. Make the pasta, that's the spaghetti blanco. I'm going to make that tomorrow. I'll wrap the rest of her gifts tomorrow. Make the platter at Boho. Make the cupcakes, make the pool cake, and gather supplies for the Barbie salon. Make the sign. Okay, I made the sign. I made the sign for both areas. So I made the sign for the Barbie salon, if you saw, and for the Barbie coloring pages table. So those are done, and I also printed an additional print the cake topper. I hadn't thought about doing that until I saw the idea, and then I added more to my list. I am so weird, but I love to write things down on a list and then check them off just so that I feel like I'm advancing even though it wasn't on the list to begin with, because otherwise I feel like I've done nothing. It's so weird. Is anybody else like that? Because I definitely am and have always been that way. Okay, so we just need to make the cupcakes. What the heck, do I not have I don't have make the cake on this list. That is so funny. Like, that's literally like the main thing I need to do. Look at my kitty, guys. Look how big he is. Do you remember how big he was when I introduced him? He's huge now. Excuse me, sir. What you doing? What you doing? Are you gonna be my little companion while I make the cake? He's gotten so much more sweet. He is so gentle, and doesn't bite us anymore like he used to. Poor Puffin, we basically sacrificed him for the first couple of weeks when we got him, but they're best friends now, so that's good. All right, let's add on here. Oh wait, I did make, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It does say make the pool cake. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. That was an error on me reading it. So let's start making the cake and get it in the oven. I need to do that very quickly so that it cools and then I can ice it, because it has to be fully cool before I put the icing on. Before we make it, let me show you a picture of what it's gonna look like, because this is my inspiration. There is no tutorial. It's just basically like a video of a girl like showing you how she did it, but there's no like walkthrough. So I'm just gonna copy the steps that she did in the video because it turned out so cute. So this is the video. She basically shows you how she's making it and everything. Hold on, there we go. And it's a pool. So the icing is what stops the Jell-O from getting into the cake. And then you set it and do it just like that. I looked for, in the store, I looked for those little umbrella things that you put in like a margarita. Couldn't find any anywhere. Searched the whole store, could not find them, but then I just realized that she actually made hers. So I'm gonna make a little umbrella to put in there, make the cake topper, and I better start doing this now before it gets much later. So let's start. We're doing funfetti for the cake, so we're doing 2 boxes. Cakes are in the oven, 2 of them anyways, because only 2 fit. I thought that 3 would. I found my recipe. I think I have shared this before. I'm pretty sure this is the same one I always use. But yeah, here it is. You can screenshot it if you want the recipe. Let's make it now. I literally look forward to the most out of any party prep video is like decorating the cake. So it is now 12:51. Gabriel was awake for quite some time, for a little bit. So let's finish the cake and the cupcakes.
Carry emotions, the weight of the ocean. You keep climbing mountains, too blind to see. It's not getting you closer to where you wanna be. Your life, the weight on your shoulders, time to put it down. You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now. See the light at the end of the tunnel, it's right there, now just look up and follow. Take one step at a time, babe, I'm with you all the way. So baby, get up, 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 up. No, don't you stay down, 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 down. Now lift yourself up, 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 up. Baby, baby, get up, baby, get up. The brighter you're shining, the darker skies get. So used to be hiding behind your fears. From my perspective, you got just what it takes. You're in control here, don't you forget. You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now. See the light at the end of the tunnel, it's
Okay.
right there.
I am almost done with everything I'm doing tonight. I need to grab the Barbie doll, give her a wipe down on the parts that are going to be in the cake, you know, and because my girls have been playing with it. They're probably going to be like, where's the Barbie tomorrow? But I need it to set, so I already have to stick her in the cake. I have my toppers and stuff, but I think what I'm gonna do, oh crap, I was gonna put on the ladder before I froze the cake. I have to go get that. But the Jello mixture has to be, I think the only way that this is gonna work is if it's not hot at all, because if the butter starts to melt in the frosting, it's not gonna work, which is why in the original I think they use ganache, and I was thinking it was the same thing as frosting, and it's not. It has chocolate in it, like white chocolate, and so I didn't think about that. So I'm just trying to get the frosting as cold as possible before I actually add the gelatin in the Jello into the cake, because we don't want it to melt. We want it to set. We don't want it to go all into the cake, because that would be horrible, because I just spent so much time making that. The cupcakes are done. I put the toppers in, and yeah, that's all that's left for tonight. And then I'm going to go to bed, because it is literally, it's 2:09 a.m. and I started an hour ago decorating, so it didn't take me that long to decorate. It's just it took me a while to get to this point. So let me go check on the cake. Okay, I made a really good choice in putting this into our outside freezer, because that one is very cold, and there's obviously not a lot of space in this one. So the frosting is hard. It is like, it's not frozen, but it is hard. And this is not boiling hot, but it is warm. I think I'm gonna do a little test. Let's do a little test real quick and see how this is gonna go. Let's see. I'm just gonna do a little tiny bit right here. Ooh, there's still steam on it. Let's see what that does. Ooh, yeah. It's melting it. Crap. Okay. This needs to cool off more, because like if I touch this part, it's soft. It's definitely getting it soft, but it's not like melting it, but obviously that's just a little tiny bit, so I need this to cool off more. It's not hot, it just feels like warm water. I gave this to Bethany on her birthday and she loves it. It's really her first official Barbie doll, even though her last cake had like a Cinderella doll, but it wasn't like, I don't think it was the Barbie brand, or maybe it was, I don't even remember. But she loves that Cinderella doll. She still plays with it. I think it's really special to have like a cake made for your doll, and then you get to keep the toy. Super nostalgic for me. I mentioned this in last year's video that my mom did that for me when I was little. So I love doing it for my girls. I have yet to do it for Addie. I definitely want to do that probably this year. She's gonna be like, where's mine? Because Addie's been loving this doll. probably more than Bethany, to be honest. Okay, I think we're gonna do a little bit more. And then what I'm gonna do is once I put the Jell-O in the cake, I'm going to take it immediately to the freezer so that it continues to cool off, you know what I mean? And gets firmed up quicker. All right, here we go.
Just look up and follow. Take one step at a time, bear with you all the way. And baby, get up. No, don't just stay down. And lift yourself up.
It is late morning. It's literally almost noon. I went to bed at 2:23 in the morning. So I was very tired, needless to say. Let's make an arrangement, shall we? I'm gonna use this little Barbie car and do that. So last night with the cake, there were some casualties. I put in the Jell-O and put it in the freezer, and I went to check on it, and it was literally seeping out the sides everywhere. I don't think that it got the cake wet because it was literally like pouring out the sides from the top layer. So I have to refrost the sides because there's like blue Jell-O streaming down the sides. There's no Jell-O in the pool, but I was able to save some Jell-O. I stuck some of it in the fridge because I was like, oh, the girls might want to, you know, have this as a snack, like why waste it kind of thing. And it's set. So my plan is to refrost the outsides with the pink because I do have some pink frosting left. Not very much, but hopefully it's enough to like fix the areas that look super janky right now. And I watched some tutorials with that like comb thing that I have, this thing right here. Sorry, I'm like moving around a whole bunch. With this side, and you're supposed to like hold it steady and then move the turntable for the cake, and I can't find mine, which is why it's so difficult to use. But you're supposed to like hold it on there and move the cake several times, and it like smooths itself out, but that wasn't working for me last night, so have to redo that. And then we had another casualty with these things. So you know, when I was making the Jell-O, I had cut all of these out. I left them by the water and I dripped water on them, and so they're perfectly cut out. This one looks like it's tie-dye. Kind of looks kind of cool, but it does kind of look like it got ruined. And then the cake topper is fine, so I'll just leave that one. But like the umbrella is terrible, and so is the little palm tree. Just got a little bit on the edge, so I have to redo that. But Roberto went and let me put you down so I'm not like making you dizzy here, because hello. Roberto was so sweet, and he just took all the kids to take the balloon garland over to local, and they're gonna set that up and take a little drive because Gabriel didn't nap his morning nap, and I have stuff I have to do. Like I have to, you know, finish gathering everything, and it's not a lot, it's just like difficult, like I said yesterday, to concentrate if you have a bunch of kids around you. So I am gonna reprint these, and let's make this garland while my computer gets nice and booted up. like your party baby? What are you playing? Doing a Barbie? A mermaid? Good job. Happy birthday. You want what?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bethany.
Happy birthday
To you. Oh, good job, little honey. One more.
You got it.
Good job.